The comment comes as Prince William has taken part in a rare candid podcast, which was released this morning. It saw Prince William journey on a walk through the Queen's Sandringham estate to his country home of Anmer Hall. He spoke frankly about the effect his work as an air ambulance pilot had on his mental health. Royal expert Ingrid Seward spoke about the brothers on GB News. She said, "It's typical. I think in California a lot of people speak like that. William speaks completely straight and you understand what he's saying." She added, "It's Harry's anger and William's acceptance of the situation. William isn't blaming anyone, he's blaming himself for his problems. His job, which was very traumatic at times, he explains that beautifully. He's not laying blame, he's taking a responsibility himself and mending it. I think that's what really shows the difference between the two brothers. They're really coming from a completely different place mentally." The Duke recalled an accident during his time as an air ambulance pilot which seemed to have left a lasting impression, which involved a child, who would have been a similar age to his eldest son, Prince George. William said the youngster who was hit by a car was in serious difficulty and his parents were hysterical. William said, "I went home that night pretty upset but not noticeably. I wasn't in tears, but inside I felt something had changed. I felt a real tension inside of me. And then, the next day, going back in again to work, different crew. On to the next job. And that's the thing, you're not always all together. So then you can't spend a day processing it," he added. The prince said the impact of attending the accident really hit him weeks later. "I felt like the whole world was dying. It's an extraordinary feeling. You just feel everyone's in pain, everyone's suffering." He added, "And that's not me. I've never felt that before. My personal life and everything was absolutely fine." Prince Harry felt erased when the Queen took a picture of the Sussexes out of her Christmas photo display, alleges a royal author. In Brothers and Wives, Inside the Private Lives of William, Kate, Harry, and Meghan, author Christopher Anderson claims Her Majesty deliberately removed a photo of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, reports The Sun. In 2018, she sat there in front of a Christmas tree, Anderson told. She gave her Christmas address and there were the family photos, including Archie and Meghan and Harry, very prominently displayed. But the image couldn't be seen in the monarch's 2019 broadcast, and it is alleged the couple were upset by this. In fact, the royal expert says it could have been a turning point in Harry and Meghan's decision to step down as senior royals. "I think that was hurtful, for him to see. A friend of Harry's told me that he felt that he was being erased in a sense from the family," he added. "And it was right after that they made their decision to leave the UK. I think that was one of the things that prompted them to issue the statement that they were stepping back from royal life for a full-time real life." The framed snap was originally on a desk next to other family images, including photos of Prince William and Kate, Prince Charles and Camilla, the Queen's father George VI and the late Duke of Edinburgh. But before the video, the Queen allegedly told an aide to take the photo down, which featured Harry and Meghan holding their then 7-month-old son Archie. Reports claim the head of state looked at the picture and said, "That one, I suppose we don't need that one." Harry and Meghan had chosen to spend Christmas in Canada with Meghan's mum that year. A palace spokeswoman told the New York Post, "We don't comment on books of this kind as to do so risks giving it some form of authority or credibility.